The Senate returned to plenary on Saturday for the screening of more ministerial nominees and came face to face with the man, Dr. Bosun Tijani, who in 2021 tweeted and referred to them as morons. Tijani had earlier in July 2019 made this tweet describing Nigeria as a bloody expensive tag, allegedly portraying the country in bad light. Senate is appalled by the tweet and demands explanation from Tijani, who incidentally holds a British nationality.
The question now is that this tweet, does he still have belief in it, or he has changed his mind about the country now? That's the question. Because when he was reading his resume, he was giving patriotism of how he served, blah, 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 blah. If he has changed now, I just wanted to know, and I want Nigerians to know, because, Mr. President, in the last 2-3 days, his case has been on and off in Nigeria.
At this point, the nominee from Ogun State looks completely pinned down and at the mercy of the lawmakers. When the floor was finally yielded to Tijani to defend himself, he managed to wriggle out of trouble after explaining that the tweet in question was taken out of context and does not reflect what he stands for and his love for his country, Nigeria. He said it was a tweet in the heat of anger over how he was shabbily treated as a Nigerian citizen at the Chinese embassy in the United Kingdom.
I am not what is being represented online. I might have said things out of passion and support for young people. On this matter, lastly, because I support a lot of young people, we give them opportunity to come to Yaba to learn software development, to build businesses of their own. So I used to spend almost 30-40% of my time going to look for ways to bail young people out of police station because they were found with laptops in their bags. Not because there was any evidence to show that these people are fraudulent people. It was out of this anger and frustration. How can I be trying my best to uplift my country and I'm spending my energy doing things that is impossible?
But Tijani's respite was momentary. Senate Minority Leader had dug up the tweet where he called the lawmakers morons. By this time, most of the sympathy for Tijani had evaporated, with many senators raising their hands in the background to wreak even more havoc on a ministerial nomination that now looks shaky. Help came from Senate Leader Okoyemi Bamidele, asking the Senate to allow Tijani apologize for his misguided, youthful exuberance.
Let us remember what happened in this country. We need to move on with this generation. We need to put this behind us. So, of course, if he said anything that he shouldn't have said, he's here to apologize. That's not the problem. But let's take it beyond that and be less emotional about this issue.
Sober about his posts from the past that have come to haunt him, Tijani tendered an unreserved apology.
Do you still believe that senators are morons? Or do you have an apology to make?
I was raised properly as a Yoruba boy, both in Agege and Abeokuta, so I do understand that we're not meant to disrespect our elders. And that's not the training that we're given.
Senate on the same day screened the ministerial nominee from Lagos, Lola Adejohn. A financial and ICT expert, Lola Adejohn's career spans 35 years in oil and gas, and it is a wealth of experience the widow and mother of two hopes to bring to bear in Tinubu's cabinet if cleared by the Senate. Next is another ministerial nominee from Ogun State, Isiaq Salako. A medical doctor by training, Salako called for improved funding in the health sector. Senate also grilled the ministerial nominee from Adamawa State, Professor Tahir Mama, a legal luminary and former Director General, Nigerian Law School. The senior advocate of Nigeria was entertained to tough questions about the administration of criminal justice system, pending cases, conflicting court judgments, and how to solve the problem of backlog admission into the Nigerian Law School. Senate also screened ministerial nominee from Taraba State, Ubame Egeri Hamadu, former deputy governor of the state. Megari is a trained lawyer, one who has transited to be a businessman and a politician. Senate eventually adjourned plenary to Monday to complete the final screening of 2 other ministerial nominees. Omo Bazwai, Arise News.